Hello? I don't want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. We love Lindsay. Lindsay's great. Lindsay is the best. I'm Padawan. I'm so much better of a gamer than Susie Grace. Do you remember? 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 Yeah! I am so smart. Hello? Oh, Lord Zaddy!
I hate you, dragon.
Bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da ba da da ba da da ba da ba ba da ba da ba. Wow, I don't know how long I missed that, but it was a long shot. Or it was long, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know how long you guys have been sitting here after the timer went out, but Auden gave me a hard time today for quiet time, which is the first time that's happened in a while. She was like, but I'll miss you. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please don't do this to me. Oh, I guess it's only, well, I think we only went a minute over, but we have Padawan. We've got Land Rider. We've got Lindsay, who is back, baby. Back in the States, man, and probably had like the most amazing trip ever. I'm sure there were bumps along the way, but it sounds like Lindsay had an amazing time. Where Lindsay went. Morocco and where else? Spain? Something like that. We've got KM. We've got Boyaki. So good to see you. We've got, oh, I see Hayes. I see Mactastic. Happy Pizza Day, you guys. Let's see. Oh, Padawan, you just gifted. I did just see that. You just gifted a sub to Lindsay. Thank you so much for that gift. That's so kind. It's literally a gift that just keeps on giving. It's a gift for everyone because it helps support me and it means ad free. Oh my gosh. Helps Lindsay. And then Padawan gets a song like. That just honestly brings back memories of the, what's it called? The Lost, like it's Lost Woods, but it's in Twilight Princess rather than, because you hear that song over and over and over again while you're traversing through that place. Oh my gosh. Hey, and it's Paladroon. How's it going, Paladroon? I hope things are okay with you guys. And we've got Mac. Holy cow, I'm missing all sorts of people. I mean, yes, it comes from Ocarina of Time, yes, but for some reason, it sticks more with me because of Twilight Princess. But Twilight Princess, it's a lot more, I don't know, maybe it's because of the kazoo. I'm not really sure. But also, I just want to say that yesterday, my family and I drove down to Costco and we met Padawan and his lovely wife and their darling little girl. And I was able to drop off and like hand deliver his key holder, his key ring holder, which was awesome. It was very lovely to meet them. They were an absolute delight. And we went into Costco and it's actually funny because, hey, and it's Sword Art. I know I wanted to take a picture, but I felt kind of awkward because like he was with his family and I didn't want to be like, here, let me take a whole picture of your family and post it on the Discord. But we ran into each other a couple times because they went shopping around, kind of looking around Costco. And how many Susies is Padawan tall? Oh geez, I don't know. I just remember meeting Basically Dad, and Basically Dad was very tall, and I was very surprised at how tall he was. And then he was very surprised at how short I was. I mean, I'm pretty short. But it was actually really lovely. We went down there and we met them and had a great time. And then we went into Costco and walked around, and we don't have a membership, but we looked around at the Halloween decorations and the Christmas stuff. And I was like, man, you know, maybe we should get a Costco membership. Like, look at this. You can get this pack of 160. We did the math and it would save me $38 a year by buying fruit snacks at Costco rather than Walmart. Just fruit snacks alone. It would save me $38 a year. So if you put that on top of like dog food, paper goods, and pretty much everything else Costco has to offer, I think it's worth it. Hey, and it's DJ! You know, they gave me some pain meds this morning and the pain has definitely gone down, but this morning was scary. I went on a walk. I was literally just telling Andrew yesterday. It's like, I don't feel pain anymore in my rib cage. I don't feel any pain anymore unless I sneeze or I cough or I have to like blow my nose, something that puts pressure on my rib cage or my, you know, my lungs. I was just telling him that yesterday. And then this morning I took Charlotte to school and I got home and we went out on a walk. I was pushing Auden in the stroller and I felt a sneeze coming on, so I put my hand underneath, like right on my rib cage, because I knew it was gonna hurt, because it always hurts. And I sneezed, and I felt this pop, and all of a sudden, it just took my breath away. The pain was so intense, and it went from the front of my rib cage to the back of my rib cage as well. And I started to panic, and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I just like cracked a rib or dislocated a rib, or what if I punctured a lung? So I went to the emergency room, but it wasn't the emergency room at a hospital. It was like a standalone emergency room, which was a way better experience. We were in and out in like 2.5 hours rather than like 6. Because I had to take Auden with me because my mother-in-law, I couldn't get a hold of my mother-in-law. So it was kind of a scary morning because I was just afraid that something really wrong, something really bad had happened. But they did a CAT scan and they didn't find anything. They said, we don't see any fractures. We don't see any breaks, dislocations, anything like that. He said, but I think there's inflammation in the cartilage between your rib cage and your lungs. And that's probably what's causing the pain, because he said, because it's been going down over the last little while, he was like, honestly, that's really kind of the best thing. And I said, well, I have like steroids. I can take them. I have prednisone. And he said, it may help and it may not, but we don't see anything serious. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, that's what I needed. So it hurts, but I'm aware that like, it's nothing serious. So obviously if it gets worse or whatever, but it was interesting. I don't know how many of you have had a CAT scan, but I had an IV put in, which was awesome. And they inject you with this contrast. So they inject you with iodine so they can see everything through the pictures. And the iodine makes you feel really warm. It's really, really weird. It makes you feel really warm. And he was like, you're not allergic to iodine, are you? And I said, I don't know. I've never had a CAT scan. I'm not allergic to pretty much everything or anything. I don't know of any allergies I have. I'm not aware of any. So they did it and it was fine. And he put me in the little wheelchair to like push me back to my room. And I started getting this little tickle in my throat. And I kept like clearing my throat. And he goes, do you have a tickle in your throat? And I said, yes. And he said, that's not supposed to happen. I'm going to let your nurse know. And I was like, oh, okay. And it never got any worse, but they were definitely concerned about the tickle in my throat. It was really interesting. And it never got worse. And I never had any breathing problems. But I was kind of expecting him to be like, do you have a tickle in your throat? Oh yeah, that happens to everybody. But he was like, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. I'll let your nurse know. And I was like, okay. So I just felt like I had to constantly clear my throat and drink water. It was really odd. Yeah, so that's what I thought. I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I am allergic to iodine. Oh my gosh, that's wild. So anyway, they kind of observed me for a minute. And then by the time the doctor came, it took 45 minutes for the results to come in. But by the time the doctor came in to talk about the results, he was like, I was fine. I still had the teensiest bit of a tickle, but it never got worse. Also, hello, Gail. Happy Pizza Day. Happy Friday. Not going to go into specific detail, but I've heard of a horrific moment where a man sneezed, and let's just say his stitches were taken out earlier in the morning. Oh, yeah, sneezing, we don't really think about it, but sneezing is like a really big shock to the system. Like it takes a lot. It compresses everything. And you just don't really think about it normally. But man, when you've got pain in your rib cage or your chest or something, like I actually, just before I went live, I felt like I needed to sneeze and I almost had a panic attack. I thought, what am I going to do if I feel a pop again? Or if suddenly it gets worse, like driving over to the ER, I could barely take a deep breath. But the doctor even said, what worries us is if you can't take a deep breath, which I can, because that can cause pneumonia. So he said, just make sure you can take a deep breath. But anyway, it was a wild morning. I had so many plans. They all got thrown out the window. So irritated. And I had my Switch ready and everything at the ER because I thought we were going to be there forever. And I didn't get a chance to play any of it. I didn't get a chance to do anything because they hooked me up to an EKG machine and they had my finger in the thing. And then I had the IV, so my arm had to kind of stay straight. Anyway, it was not a fun morning. But I do feel at peace because I know I don't have, apparently I didn't. Oh my gosh, apparently it found the file. Weird. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to change that. I didn't realize I'd never messed around with that. But you know what? The computer must have found the file. Did I save it, Yazoo? I must have. Interesting. John, happy Happy Pizza Day! It's literally just my, what is it? My printer? The ghostly zoo. So, okay, wait a minute. DJ says, sounds awful. I've got all fingers and some toes crossed that everything's okay. Everything should be fine, but it's weird because I can press on the areas that it hurts. I can, anyway. So yesterday when we met lovely Padawan and his darling family and their super cute little girl, and we kind of chatted for a little bit outside Costco, and I was like, hey, are you guys eating here? Because we're eating here. And he was like, no, we pretty much just came to pick this up. I was like, that's fine. I just didn't want you guys to think we were like, all right, well, bye, and then just left. So they went walking around and they ended up buying something, but we saw them like once or twice while they were kind of out around walking through Costco. But so yesterday, Andrew and I went to Burger King for lunch because I don't know, I didn't feel like everything we had at the house took like a lot of effort. And Andrew had these coupons in his truck. And so we went to Burger King and we took Auden with us to Burger King. And it was the most unbelievably bland, mediocre fast food meal I've had in a long time. Like it was the lamest burger, the lamest French fries. There was barely any taste to any of them. The bun was dry and sad. And we had a coupon, but I mean, looking at we paid 15 something for 2 Whopper meals with a coupon. And I was like, that's not really much of a deal at all. And then when I got there, I realized a Whopper meal was $9.19. So it was a deal. We got it for dang near 50% off. And it was the most mediocre fast food meal I've had in a long time. Like McDonald's. Oh yeah, it is. It's just the printer. It's the ghostly zoo. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It was just so bad. Like, it was the worst fast food meal I've had in a long time. Usually I'm like, okay, this is fast food, but it was so bad. And we were like, okay. So when we drove to Costco last night, as we were sitting there, Andrew was eating his Costco hot dog and I was eating my pizza, which was heaven. And Charlotte was eating her pizza. We're still having pizza tonight. Charlotte was like, I still want pizza tonight. So I was like, all right, my rib hurts, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna order pizza. So as we were eating and we had like ice cream and we had, we had like all these different things and stuff. And we had a cookie and we were dipping the ice cream in the cookie and we were doing all these things, or the cookie and the ice cream and all that stuff. Oh, Lindsay, thank you. And Andrew looked up at me and he goes, you know what? After Burger King today, I think we should get a Costco membership. And I was like, wait, what? And he goes, I love this Costco hot dog. This food, we paid less for our 3 slices of pizza and our ice cream and our cookie and our drinks than we paid for our crappy Burger King yesterday. And Andrew was like, I think once a week we should drive down here on Thursdays and have Costco hot dogs and pizza. And I was like, I am 100% okay with that. I saw so many things last night I wanted. I even asked Padawan, I was like, are you guys members? Are you members of the club? They were like, yes. And I see that Padawan says, I can confirm that Susie is the same person as she is on stream, maybe even more so. Yeah, I'm a pretty energetic person. I'm kind of like a walking cartoon character. You know what I mean? It's just who I am. It's just who I am. Gail had a tooth extraction this morning and IV sedation, so my morning was almost as crazy. Glad you're okay. I'm not supposed to be left alone. You and me, Gail. You and me. And Grandpa's here. And Wolf. Oh my gosh. Ooh, Wolf is headed to an interview. Wow, that was really fast. Well, I send good vibes your way. 100%. And it's Chain. We've got a song. We need a song for Lindsay. That is. Yeah, no pirates. At least no pirates like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind meeting Captain Jack Sparrow, but Oh, dude, I can totally do Jurassic Park. Yeah, Padawan's shirt yesterday was fantastic. I don't love that kazoo. It doesn't sound as good. He was wearing his no internet shirt with like the little Google Chrome dinosaur. It was great. It was a great shirt. Well, see, Sword Art, it's interesting that you say that because I don't think they'll ever change the price of their hot dog, which is fine. But they did take away their churro and they came up with a more expensive alternative that's good, but that's how they raised their prices. They didn't just say, okay, well, our churro's now gonna be $2.50 or $3.50. They got rid of it completely and were like, look at this cookie we have, but the cookie is more expensive. So they did that kind of in a sneaky way. Yeah, Gail, I feel like McDonald's, honestly, the only thing I can eat at McDonald's these days is just their Dr. Pepper and their French fries. That is it. I can't eat their burgers and I can't eat their chicken nuggets. They make me so sick. But Ander eats their chicken sandwiches all the time because they're cheap and he can just grab them and like eat them as a filler on the way home, kind of like an appetizer almost. Oh, do they not do the Polish sausage at Costco anymore? Yeah, we got a churro from a Mexican restaurant the other day and they had like this cinnamon filling inside it. It was like a cream filling inside. It was almost too much, but I love myself a churro. Churros are delicious. So we may get a Costco membership. I don't know. It wasn't as far away from our house as I thought it was. I mean, I'm not like Padawan where it's like right around the corner, but it would probably be worth it to go drive down there like once a month on Saturdays or something and get, lunch with the girls and, pick up some things like dog food and stuff like that. So anyway, it was wild. Hayes says, I'm just getting back from lunch with a friend that will soon be a colleague. It isn't excited as me getting a new job, but my job might get more fun soon. Yeah, you can't get Costco gas. I would love to work. I mean, I work with my friends, I guess, you guys and my children. Auden is so impatient these days. It's a struggle. Oh my gosh, it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. My children have no patience for me, but want me to have all the patience in the world for them. If I'm like, all right, get your shoes on, and they take 8 years, but man, the second mama does not do what they want, the second, like right when they ask me, they have well, not Auden, not Charlotte, but Auden has a meltdown. Mama, can you do this? Mama, please do this. Mama. And I'm like, whoa, I have 2 hands. I can only do so much. Shane says, careful getting a Sam's or Costco membership. You just end up with 2 grocery bills. That is true. I saw so many things I wanted at Costco yesterday. Oh my gosh. They had this cool like foam house. It was like this little miniature house. It was made out of, those foam puzzle mats that you see in like kindergarten classrooms or like preschool classrooms and stuff. They're like big foam mats and they fit together kind of like a puzzle. It was kind of made out of that kind of stuff. And I was like, man, maybe we should get that for Auden for Christmas. But you know what? Now that I think about it, it was too small for Charlotte. So we might get her one of those like cardboard house kits, because that's big enough for both girls to play in. Hey, Boyaki started a new job. That's excellent. Oh yeah, of course you did, Lindsay, because when you're trapped together all the time, every day, it's just bound to happen, man. It's just bound to happen. I heard the McDonald's has to fight seagulls to resell fries. I do love their French fries. Like, their French fries are so good. I had Freddy's French fries the other night and they were really good. We do have kinetic sand. We love kinetic sand. Kinetic sand is great. We have a bin of kinetic sand and Auden we like to do stamps in it. She likes to do stamps in it. Auden really likes kinetic sand. She really likes Play-Doh. And she's starting to develop a love for Legos. She really likes Legos as well, which is great because I like playing all those things with her. Those are easy things for me to play with her. It's kinetic sand. It's like, I'm not entirely sure I can't remember what it is that is in kinetic sand, but it's almost like it kind of Should I go get mine? Hold on. I'll go get it. And I'll show you what I mean. So we put it in this bin. They've got these like stackable bins at Walmart. Oh, it's the best. It is the most satisfying stuff in the world. Hey, it's Rumi! Yeah, it's like, so it's kind of like, you can like pull it to get, you can like pull it apart. And it's kind of like, it's seriously, it's magnetic. I don't remember how they do that, but it like, it feels so good in the hands. It's really calming and like soothing. It's very satisfying. It's not really like Play-Doh. You can't, yeah, it's kind of like sand slime. You can't really like, I mean, you can kind of build with it, kind of. Like it'll squish together, but then it kind of like pulls apart. It's very satisfying. I love it. It's great. It's kind of expensive. It's definitely more expensive than like Play-Doh. Yeah, is it goo? Is it sand? It's kinetic. Yeah, it's like slime sand. It's kind of like slime, but it's sand. And it feels kind of like it should be oily or kind of wet, but it's not. It's dry. But it's so nice. We love kinetic sand. It's great. It's great. Good times, good times. Okay, so you know who I think is gonna love this game? Lindsay. I think this game is right up Lindsay's alley. Faux show. Lindsay, have you ever played Later Alligator? Because it is an absolute delight. Absolute delight. So much fun. Kinetic sand slime spinner is my new idea. On my way to get a patent. And then you don't have to start that new job. That's very exciting though, Boyaki. I hope you know. I'm very, very happy for you. New jobs are exciting. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's like very. There's lots of ASMR videos where they put like the microphones like into the kinetic sand and it makes this crackling sound. I like playing kinetic sand and Play-Doh and Legos with Auden. Those are things I can do with her that they don't need a whole lot of like imagination. Not that I don't have imagination, but I'm too tired to have imagination. I'm like, you come up with the idea. I'm too tired to come up with the idea. We need to get more colors of kinetic sand and make multiple bins. But I can't wait to see this game melt my cold, dead heart. Seriously, you guys. It is the cutest game I think I've ever played. I was just telling Andrew last night. I said I think it's the most charming game I've ever played. I mean, that may be a stretch, but like I honestly cannot remember the last time I've played a game that is so charming and just a great time all around. The writing's great, the music's great, everything is hilarious. It's just been so much fun. Hey, says, I saw something like this the other day and it was a Paw Patrol brand, so I refused to pay interest into it. But I think a generic brand might be fun for a 3-year-old. It's just called kinetic sand. You just get it. It's in like the Play-Doh aisle at the store. If you go to like the grocery store or like, you know, I don't know, whatever, Walmart or whatever it is you have. It's just in the same aisle as, it's like right next to Play-Doh. And I think there is a knockoff brand. There's like the kinetic sand brand, but then there's also like squeezy sand or something like that, which I assume is probably the same thing. I bought the kinetic sand because, I don't know, I wanted to splurge on my toddler, but I'm thinking we need to buy a new Lego set for Auden. Always, right? Not for me. Of course not for me. Well, I hope everybody is having a good, don't talk about Lego sets. I hope everybody's having a good pizza day so far. Mine has been kind of odd. And you know what? When I was sitting there in the ER and I was laying there on my bed, I really just wanted to call my mom. And I know that sounds kind of childish, but like, I don't know. My mom used to live here, so even though she was in pain and stuff, she at least could have either come and sat with Auden or I don't know. I really just wanted to call my mom. I just really wanted my mom. That doesn't ever really go away. Even when you're an adult, it doesn't go away. It wasn't quite the same calling my dad, and it wasn't the same calling my stepmom. And I didn't want to make people worry, but like, I really just wanted my mom. Wolf has the Deku Tree set, and I actually told Ander a while ago, I was like, I really want, after I finish the floors of the house, I really want a Lego set. But I finally did finish the floors the other day, and what I really want is a new laptop, because I actually really need a new laptop. So, that is something that is far more relevant to my life. I love Legos, but like, I can buy a Lego set anytime, really. But I really need a new laptop. My MacBook is starting to, like, my battery doesn't last very long anymore. It's I think it's 9 years old, almost 10 years old, and it's a MacBook. And, so I really need a new one, but I don't want a MacBook because I can't afford to keep up with Apple. So I've looked at a bunch of different kinds. Dadbod's recommended a Surface Pro, but those are pretty much the most expensive ones. But I also looked at Dell's, and I looked at HP's, Lenovo ThinkPads or IdeaPads or something. She's bougie. Like, I love Apple's interface, but I just can't afford it anymore. I can't afford it. I just can't. Also, I'm irritated that they keep taking away my ports. I don't want to use USB-C for everything. Nothing I have is USB-C. All I have are USBs. So for my mom has a MacBook that I've been going through that I'm going to trade in that has only 2 USB-C ports. And in order for me to use that, I have to get this little adapter that plugs into the side of it. It just makes it so much less portable. And that's a problem. Like, what the heck? Ugh. I think you can get the battery serviced. Oh yeah, yours is older than mine, Sword Art. Yours is older than mine. And I got mine refurbished. Mine is in early 2015. And I got mine refurbished. But in Apple years, that's like insane. Padawan says, by the time you spend money on a decent Windows laptop, you could probably afford a MacBook Air. That's what I have right now is a MacBook Air. But the reality is, I don't want to keep playing into the Apple cult because I can't afford it. So I want to make the change from like my ecosystem of being like an Apple ecosystem to a Android ecosystem. But I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to make that jump. But I just told Andrew the other day, I said, I really just want a new laptop. And really, I'll get whatever laptop is the best bang for my buck. That's realist. That's really the deal. I don't necessarily want one or the other. I just want something that is going to be the best bang for my buck and is going to give me what I need. Okay, we're going to play later, Alligator, because it is hilarious and I love it. It's absolutely hysterical. We had such a great time yesterday. So great. Even that beginning tells you everything you need to know. But this beginning, we're going to watch it again because it's absolutely fantastic. Mandolin. Prepare to be mandolined. Oh my gosh, it's fabulous. I love it. With all the money Susie will save on Costco hot dogs. Oh yeah, no, I remember Padawan. Thank you for reminding me though. For general use, I find $500 on a Dell refurb gets a pretty good laptop that will last. Maybe I will do Dell. I was gonna do the Surface Pro. Dad Bods was like, I really like the Surface Pro. It's great. But that one's definitely pricier. Not that I'm opposed to spending money on a laptop that will last, but you know, obviously I just want to get the best option that I have. You know, that I just want to get what is the best bang for my buck. Hey, it's A-Team! It's so good to see you. Oh, I have all this pain in my left rib cage for whatever reason. It happened when I had COVID about a month and a half ago. And today when I was walking, have I talked to this dude yet? Oh, that's right. Sheila. When I was walking today, I sneezed and I felt this pop. And it was so painful. And I thought, oh my gosh, I just punctured a lung or I just cracked a rib or something. So I ended up in the ER for the morning. It was not ideal. What do I use my laptop for? Well, the original reason I bought a MacBook was because I was doing an audiobook and I wanted to use GarageBand. Because MacBooks are very, very quiet. They don't have a fan sound that runs, so they're very quiet. And I needed it in this tiny little like walk-in closet with me, and I couldn't have a fan sound. But I mostly just use it for like internet browsing. I use it for my Cricut software, and then like storage for like photos and pictures and stuff. I don't use any heavy-duty software on it. I don't play games on my laptop, although maybe I would if I didn't have a Mac. But, you know, I may use it to do some like streaming like from the kitchen or something like that. Like I technically owe you guys making Metroid cake balls, which you guys, yeah, don't sneeze. I really don't use anything super heavy on it. And at this point, I don't see myself needing any sort of, there he is, Mandolin Mandy. Is it Mandy? Okay, this is the dude we need to talk to back here, right? We talked to this guy. We mixed all his sodas. We've talked to everybody else. I don't know if I'd really want to play games. It kind of depends. I have a Steam Deck, so I don't feel like gaming is a priority on a laptop at all. It's mostly just like, I am of the generation that I do things on a laptop like book airline tickets and book hotels and things like that. People who do that on their phones are bananas. I can't do stuff like that on my phone. That is laptop. That's for the laptop, man. Hey, kiddo, how you doing today? This is 2-Ton Tony with his grill. Me, any day above the ground, right? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Just a little morality joke for you, since I can only relate to my subconscious fears through deflection. Sniff a black pepper shaker? Or like a spoonful of mustard? Or put cinnamon in my mouth?
Oh, now we are all gonna be Southern. Hi, Deflection, I'm Dad! I don't even know that I'm doing it. Some days, though, are better than others. And today is one of the better days. You see this big guy right here? This sweet piece of metal is the Grill Maestro 300X, the undisputed king of the finest grilling technology man has ever known. Yep, can't wait to fire this baby up and do some proper firing. And now all I gotta do is figure out how to start it. And cook with it. And hopefully stop it before the rising flames consume us all. Okay, who are you? You are 2-Ton Tony. My students call me Mr. Mom Jeans behind my back, but you can call me Tony. I tell you the truth, though, you can call me whatever you want. So as long as you don't call me late for dinner. I've punished my internal organs with intense meats and radioactive food colorants for several decades. Oh my gosh. My best years are behind me. Okay, so how are you related to Pat? Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do t-shirts up the wazoo of this game. Like all the quotes, it's so quotable. My favorite quote so far is still the horse one. The horse one was great. Okay, I gotta write this down. I have Giovanni is the second cousin. No, Skids is the second cousin. Giovanni is a cousin. Joni is a cousin. And then I realized Mickey was a second cousin for the family tree. Okay, so 2-Ton Tony. Oh, did I never start my timer? 2-Tony! Who are you, Pat? Of course I know Pat. That's one of my boys. Oh, so is he Pat's father? The smaller one of them that wears a hat. That's right, because his other one is the brother. His big brother? Mr. Mom Jeans. He's a good kid, but a little skittish. Bit of a hair trigger on him. Between you and me, I think that bun could have used a little more time in the oven. I convey affection alligator. I'm looking at my voice changer because that'll tell me.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you met Pat, the alligator, in the lobby of the hotel, and he says that there's some event that's happening tonight, and he's really paranoid and skittish, and he thinks everybody's out to kill him. So he says, you need to talk to my family and figure out what this event is. But it's his birthday, and it's very clear that they're just planning a surprise party for him. So you're meeting all of his family members. The event, huh? Not sure how much I can tell you about that, unless you're talking about my wife stopping her yammering. Now there's an event I'd like to see. Well, actually, I love her very much and deeply appreciate the mutual respect and affection that is present between us. Sorry. I only know how to communicate in relationships through dated humor that stems from the sexism present in sitcoms. Maybe I should start reading those square things with the paper? Books. Okay, and so this is like the mini game of the year, but all the mini games are really simple and fun and silly. So I'm okay with these mini games. Anywho, you seem like a gator that knows their way around a grill. Let's say, hypothetically, that I needed a little help getting this beauty of a machine going. I know my lips get a little looser when I hear that fine sizzle of meat being cooked to deadly perfection. So maybe you could lend me a hand, kiddo? So this is a mini game. I haven't lost one yet. Problems keep spawning on this terrible grill. Hold the correct tool over a problem for 2 seconds to fix it. Okay, so we gotta put out a fire, blow out the smoke, and put out, what is that? I don't know what that is, but okay. And we're in Alligator, New York City. Oh my. Hank Hill would be so proud. Ow! Oh my gosh, ow. He's got this little guy in the hamster wheel? What? Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Put that out. Oh, it's overheating. Okay, or cooling? Okay, there we go. And the music is perfection. Oh, I had a feeling it was gonna be that. Why would you ever want something like this? Okay, I think we're getting the hang of this. This freaking little alligator. 7115! You can't do it! I'm gonna turn up the gas a bit, see if we can really get cooking. Oh no, okay, that was really easy. I was gonna say, that's fine. We don't need anything extra. Are there like multiple? What's happening? Oh no! Oh my gosh! I can't see what I'm doing! Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. This is probably gonna be the one that I lose. Oh, I see it. Ah! You know, you're not helping, man. What, where is another problem? A bucket? I don't know. Oh, did I lose? I don't know what there was some sort of other, oh my gosh. And there was this little girl that wanted me to help her with the claw machine. And she told me to pull out basically Cloud Strife, but what did she call him? Claude something with his impossibly spiky hair. Oh, it was perfection. It was amazing. Okay. 30 seconds. It said there was a problem on one side of the screen, but I couldn't. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. Why a television? Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah. Okay. Oh, grab it! Oh no. Back it up, Terry, back it up! Yes. So we have hot, cold, and Yeah, this is the first minigame I've lost. I couldn't figure out where the... Ooh. Okay.
Hello?
Oh. Oh, he needed the fan. No. Right? Oh. Ah! Oh my gosh. You're in my way, Tony! Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. You gotta make the TV work, which is weird. Should not be part of it. Because it's a television, but that's okay. You guys were right. You have to... I mean, we're doing great! Just a little more, and I think we'll have this thing at temp! Oh, no. No, he's just a little runner. Marty time! Who the heck are you? Get out of here! Get out of here! Who the heck is Marty? Oh. He's making a mess. Oh my gosh. He's making a mess. Oh my gosh. 2-ton Tony, your thing is a mess. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, gotta cool him down. Yeah, keep it running. What is Marty time? Next time? Yay! Next time something crazy happens, I'm gonna be like, it's Marty time! That was so weird. That was the first one I've lost. Amazing! Ain't she a beaut? Totally not terrifying at all with the sheer amount of things going on or the little man in overalls living inside it. Extremely normal. Okay, so he's Pat's dad. Deflection! Thanks for helping me out today, kiddo. About the event. I can't say too much, but I gotta brag about the balloons I got for it. My boy Pat just loves those colorful sacks of air. Probably why he loves his old man here so much, too. My body is aging rapidly. No one can stop the forward cycle of time. See you tonight, kiddo. 8 sharp. Don't be late. That reminds me, what time did Pat say he was gonna text me? 4? Oh, well, there you go. I just want to make sure you know that this cool local place called Nana Rue's Antiques. I know what you're thinking. Antiques are for grandmas. And you're right. The whole shop is run by a grandma. Well, a Nana. Nana Rue. I think we've heard of this Nana before. There's a great local legend about the place, that it's super haunted by like 5 billion ghosts. What's really haunting, though, is the prices! Raffle. Ha. Just a little shopping humor from me to you. I'm not really rolling on the floor. Anyway, Nana Rue is as much of a card shark as she is a deal shark, so be careful. If you have time, defo check out her colorful shop. It's tons of fun. Okay. Looks like we're done in the park. What time is it? Okay. So he is supposed to text me. Oh, we still have like multiple places to go. Okay, so that's where we are. Free hot dogs on Fridays. I love that so much. We do have a time for the event. I did notice that. 8 p.m. Writing down notes. Well, where is Nana Rue's shop? Is Friday today, by chances? I know. Friday, pizza day, or in Alligator, New York City, free hot dog day, I guess. Hey buddy, your good old guide here. I just wanted to warn you, in a city so big, there are bound to be parts of town that are a little seedy. I'm talking seedy tough guys. Seedy tough guys who eat the seeds of things without spitting them out onto a napkin politely. So just be careful. Don't go clicking around in back alleys or anything. You never know what you might find. Oh, I like the look of this dude. Aiden. Hey man, you got any change or novelty tie-dye apparel? Wow, Star Child. I can, like, feel your energy from over here. I'd say it's what's harsh in my whole thing right now. Does he have flies flying around him? Oh no, they're flying around those trash bags in the back. But the truth is, I free cycled some really gnarly bagels for lunch today out of the dumpster behind the furniture store. My mellow has been thoroughly pre-harshed. I am an alligator wearing a pinstriped suit. That's all we know about us. Huh? Why would there be bagels in the dumpster of a furniture store? Oh, throw pillows. Bummer. Listen, who among us hasn't woken up at noon in a van under a blanket felted equally from strange lint and candy wrappers? It's no wonder I got into the wrong dumpster. If anything, it's fate. Oh, I need to go find... I don't know how to get back to where the mom is. She's got the family tree. Oh yeah, and you do wear gloves. I'm Aiden. It's totally chill to meet you.com.org. I sort of knew someone would seek me out today. I'm like a bit of a clairvoyant, according to some subforums I visit online. Plus, I own a somewhat unsettling amount of powerful crystals. Their potent energies course through to my inner core. Which is great, since I spent the last of my dosh on some suspiciously expensive crystals, and my inner core is super starving, man. Oh my gosh, I know people like this! Okay, how are you related? Did you say Pat? He's a pretty cool guy. Kind of dresses like a preschooler though, if I'm being realsies. My little sister Lizzie is dating his cousin, so I guess you could say we're kind of like family. Okay, so Lizzie is the one that was doing all the smartphone stuff yesterday. So she's dating Joni, so Joni is a cousin. So he is not related to... He's related to Lizzie, though. Gotta write my notes. You can say anything to strangers, really. No one can stop you. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Tonight? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I really can't tell you much. I've been sworn to secrecy. Okay, what do I have to do to help you, man? I could actually, like... probably tell you a few things if you do me a solid first. You see, those suspiciously expensive crystals I mentioned earlier, well, those little mamas were also suspiciously powerful. From just 3 nights of holding them, even when I had to get up to do pee, I feel mystically charged enough to access my innermost self to do pee. What? Oh my gosh. When do we meet the alligator who's like a walking exclamation point and we all get to say, I know someone like this? But in my tireless questing through the crystal concentration arts, I just don't have time to shower or dust my pewter miniatures. Besides, bathing is a way for the man to keep us down. You should be sliding across the floor on an oil slick of your own creation, like nature intended. So those flies are kind of flying around you as well. My aromatic scent keeps away a lot of unwanted company, like solicitors and my father. But it invited others. I'm talking about flies. These little buzzing buzzkills keep harshing my mellow, making it impossible for me to concentrate on my inner light, to do it inner right, if you know what I mean. If you could just swat them away from me while I'm trying to get my meditation on, I'd be happy to do you a solid in return. So, will you be my spotter swatter? I knew those flies were there. Oh my gosh. This game was like made for somebody that likes to do voice acting, 100%. Meditation infestation. Okay, don't swat butterflies or Aiden. Dang, I wanted to swat Aiden. Click on the flies and hornets to attack them with the fly swatter. Hornets take extra hits. Ooh. Oh, is VT here? I have a story for VT about hornets. All right, see, Dad, I do have friends. Oh, did I get him? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Get them all, get them, Derry. Waiting for a hornet. Okay, well, this first round is gonna be easy, right? Oh, butterfly. Oh, sorry, there's a butterfly. It's happening. The subforms were right. I have to keep going. In Control Freak's stream the other day, he said, VT said that there was a, oh no, I'm so sorry. There's a guy in their neighborhood that has a hornet's nest that he refuses to do anything about. So the hornets are just all over the place. And Control Freak was like, you just need to get one of those hornet sprays that's like shoots up to like 30 feet or something. I'm starting to feel the cosmos and pick up Wi-Fi. Keep going, I'm almost there. Okay, flies. Oh, not the butterflies. Oh my gosh. Oh, hornet, oh, sorry. Did I get him? Okay. Take a bath, man. Oh, sorry, I just hit him. He reached, oh man, that hurts. He just reached like his inner, yeah, look at him. Hello, my star child. Through crystal channeling and staying modestly hydrated like advised on social medias, I have been able to reach my most powerful form. Oh, geez, Aiden. I'm still the Aiden you've known and adored for so long, but a new, more powerful Aiden. A Payden. As it were. I cannot keep watching. I can't keep laughing. Oh my gosh, this hurts. Like how I haven't been paid in weeks. I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh, I have to breathe. Just kidding. I don't feel the human desire for food in my new astral mode. Hey, did you just hear an ice cream truck? Oh, no reason. I just like the song the truck plays. It's a real bop. No, I'm not crying. I can now tell you a bit about the event now, since I'm a being of pure energy and knowledge given form, but also a being that's, like, extremely good at keeping secrets, man. What little I can tell you is it concerns Pat, for a certain reason. That's really all I can say. I don't want Lizzie to get too mad at me for spilling the beans. She's got those angry little sister hands. Even beings of pure, peaceful energy are averse to tiny sister punches. Thank you again for your spiritual guidance. What you have done here today will not soon be forgotten. At least not for the 45 minutes of short-term memory I have. Hey, did you hear an ice cream truck? Oh my gosh. So my brother, we had a hornet's nest on our house one time. And my brother used that long spray, the hornet spray that's supposed to spray up to like 20 feet or 12 feet or something like that. And I just noticed that bar is called Very Adult Bar. And my brother got all ready and got all like situated and had like a mask and gloves on and all this stuff. And he got like behind a tree and he sprayed the hornet spray, and like 6 hornets came out of the thing and then like just flew away off in the other direction. He was expecting like a full-blown attack and they just like flew away. Then again, maybe it wasn't a very big hornet's nest, but VT says that somebody's in there. Somebody has this hornet's nest in their neighborhood. I would be so annoyed. Like, my kids want to go outside and play, man. Like, get rid of your hornet's nest. Hey, what are you looking at? Are you trying to listen to our exceedingly private rooftop conversation? Beat it, creep. Okay, these are not family members. We're not even talking about anything interesting. Move on. Definitely nothing interesting. Just extremely boring things. Yeah, in fact, we're not even talking. We're just sitting up here in silence. Our mouths are only moving to aerate our gums. Yeah, you just care a lot about oral hygiene, so buzz off. One more time. We're definitely not talking about the juicy details of Slasher here's hilariously disastrous love life, so beat it. Yeah. Hey, he's a good guy. He's just not so good at the romance thing, you see. Eric. First date at a sporting goods store. This guy's name is Nice Eric. I needed sneakers. And he was running half hour late. Because I didn't have the sneakers. Still, she had an okay time. She ate his phone in front of him, so she was sure he didn't have her number. Wow, that sucks. All right, who are you? Raul? Hey, you got a light? No, not for my cigarette. I mean, in general. It's kind of dark out here, and I've got a spooky ghost allergy. You ain't seen any, right? Maybe you should take your sunglasses off, man. I love this clown. Like, I'm waddling out of the... Oh my gosh, my ribs hurt. Oh my gosh. If you want to get in the bar, bub, you're gonna have to cough up an ID. Or anything, really. Coughing up stuff is generally an adult thing. Getting older ain't glamorous. That is true. Coughing up things. This game's writing is top tier. The other night I coughed up something that was shaped just like the state of Arizona. I tried to show Slasher, but he wouldn't even look. Cause that's gross, Raul. Raul, quit smoking, you dingus. Yeah, quit smoking, stupid. It even had the Grand Canyon in it. I feel like these people are gonna be... Oh, we have Prince Valentino. I say, you there, vagrant. Brother, I don't think they're a vagrant. They've got that suit on. Princess Valentino. Perhaps a hobo king? You may be right, sister. You there, hobo king, come here a moment. Honestly, brother, what are we even doing in this filthy part of town? Even breathing the air outside the seedy watering hole is making my scales lose their highly regarded luster. He has some eyebrows. I agree, sister, but you know as well as I, that we had to find an unbiased bonehead for our beneficiary. I don't know why they're British, but the fact that he called me vagrant. Oh, you there, vagrant. So anyone at the estate was out, unless they're like super, super rich kids. Besides, you know how weary I grow of literally everyone we know in the whole world. Shall we talk to this stranger with the briefcase then? Yes, yes, as long as it's not someone that gives me the dreadful horror of being known. Okay, so these are possibly family members? Brother, this nobody doesn't seem to be aware of who we are. Indeed, sister. This is giving me like hocus pocus vibes. Sisters? Perhaps with that pinstripe style, they've spent the last 30 or so years locked in a storage closet with their fingers in their ears. And their other fingers in their eyes. And fingers yet still in their nose. Obviously, since I released that perfume this year. Obviously. I am Princess Valentino, heir to the Valentino fortune. And this is my brother, Prince Valentino. He's also the heir, since we're twins. I'm the evil twin. They couldn't test for the gene, and you know it, Prince. So how are you guys related? Does Pat have like super wealthy? I thought streaming was Susie's calling. I was wrong. It was clearly voice acting. You know, my friend that did my audiobook actually offered to help me make a demo, and I just never took him up on the offer. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's that I have so many other things, and it just takes time, and I've just never prioritized it. I would love to do voice acting. I think it would be really, really fun. But like I said, I just haven't prioritized it. Maybe someday. Maybe someday when my girls are in school. Okay, I'm checking this bus situation. Pat? You guys are so kind. Pat? Why, he's our second cousin. Okay, so the Valentinos. Second cousins. So Mickey is a second cousin. Skids is a second cousin. Valentinos are second cousins. Joni is a first cousin, though. That's like a cousin, but thankfully a little more removed from your gene pool. The amount of DNA shared between us is blessedly on the shallow side, much like your personality, sister. Oh, Prince, you're such a cut-up. Much how I like to cut up your invitation to the Met Gala this year and fed it to the cat. What? But the theme this year was the Monopoly mascot. Then you know Mittens the Third is on a strict diet for her failing kidneys. What is even happening? Bye, Mac. Have a really good Mactastic. Sorry, I've got 2 Macs here. Have an excellent weekend. Is it bussin'? Oh my gosh. Oh, bussin'. Well, now you're going to have to be more specific. I attend a lot of events, you know. Balls, galas, exhibitions, Prince's unfortunate performance art shows. If you are speaking of the last week when I walked the runway for Gil's fashion fishery rubber pants for moist alligators, I'll have you know I got a write-up in a magazine spread for highlights for children. Anyway, if you're talking about tonight, we have no qualms spilling the whole secret to you. That is, if you'll only do us the smallest of favors. What do you need? You see, our beloved daddy passed away just recently from poison-related complications. You know, the natural way. We're splitting up our shared inheritance, but we could really use a mediator and someone to protect my beautiful face from dear sister's punches. It's true, I punch super duper hard. If only we had some help dividing up daddy's precious possessions, I'm sure we could tell you the information you seek. So, will you help us? Or do you have hobo king duties to attend to? They're so mean. True, my run, I mean hobble slowly, complaining about my knees. Yep, that's pretty much how I run anywhere these days. Happy pizza day and weekend, Mactastic. Thank you, as always, for being here. Ooh, divine twin inheritance. Split the perks between these jerks. Yeah. Use the checklist to assign an item to each of the Valentino twins. You can't leave until both twins are happy, so pay attention to the indicator bar. Oh, dear. Let me check where the bus is, because I don't want to have to be in the middle of something and not be able to leave. Okay, hasn't even left the school yet. That autosave up in the corner, that's Pat. But let's get on with this. Daddy's not getting any more alive. Now look at my cool pinstripe suit. I'm already bored. Okay, so what am I doing? Mink stole, armor, hat, wine, vinyl, photo, painting, stack of cash, urn of ashes, crystal orb, parrot, sports car, the blade. Okay, I'm gonna give you the mink stole. I simply couldn't. My conscience wouldn't allow it. It clashes terribly with everything I own, and I'd be up all night worrying about it. Okay, so then I'm gonna give that to you. Ooh, cozy, just the kind of thing I like. Warm and made of the suffering of another. Ooh, you are the evil one. Okay, I'm gonna give you the hat. Father's Secret Society hat! I wondered if it had been lost after all the SWAT raids. I'm gonna give him the sports car. Pass. I'm already the fastest guy in Alligator, New York City, if you check my online dating profile reviews. Okay, so you get the sports car. Well, my several phones could use a car. Bye, Hayes! Thanks for being here! Okay. Have an excellent weekend. I'm gonna give you the armor. Shiny, damaged, and empty. Well, it wouldn't be totally out of place with me, I suppose. Wine? This really brings back memories. Remember when we walled up tipsy cousin Cleo into the wine cellar after luring her with the promise of an even finer vintage? Oh, how we laughed. Vinyl? Like records vinyl? I'm gonna give you the urn of ashes. The first urn we put daddy in melted, but luckily this one is from the funeral home's new poison-proof collection. Yikes. It says Papi. Let's see. Crystal orb? If I wanted to see something mysterious and confusing, I'd just look at Prince's new headshots. Okay. I'm gonna give you the sack of cash. Daddy always did like to show off our wealth. Money sacks, diamond throwing parties, PJs made of 2 parts endangered tiger and 1 part barrier reef. Daddy knew how to live. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I need to know the story. You can have the vinyl. These are mostly compilation of Halloween sound effects and screams. So yes, please give this to me. Okay, so they're both satisfied at this point. So they're both supposed to be satisfied? Okay. Photo. Well, it's a conversation piece, I suppose. Did that mean he went up? The blade. Great-grandmother's Claymore's rightful places with me in my penthouse. Or possibly in my ex-boyfriend, Blake, the house music DJ. Oh, no, he doesn't like the parrot. This creature is vile. All it does is yell about sports teams and say, help, help, I'm being poisoned. Ah, but that does make me wistful about dear daddy. Okay, wait. So that made his go down. So does she want the parrot? Bernard! I spent hours training him to eat $50 bills in front of our governess as she cried. Sweet childhood memories. I'm gonna give you this. Oh no, he didn't want the sports car, right? Okay. We have, okay, what are we missing? We have a photo, a painting. Ooh. This would be more of a masterpiece if it depicted something important, like me. Or perhaps me. Okay. Sack of cash, earn, sports card, the blade. Have I given everything away? I think I have. So then, what does she want? Maybe she wants the urn? Oh no, he wants the urn. I could scatter ashes or sell them on the internet. I think, okay, wait. Okay, well, he's satisfied, but she's not. A signed photo of the president. To be rather straight with you, I didn't vote for him. Or that gold chain. Okay, so she doesn't want the photo. Okay. The armor? This would be smashing with great-grandmother's claymore, literally. Okay, that helped. The painting, maybe? Oh, now she's all the way up there. Oh, shoot. Okay. This will look great placed delicately behind me for my upcoming photo of the cover of Vanity Fair fashion magazine for mean lady alligators. Okay, so he now needs something. Father's beloved cartoonish sack of money. Reminds me so much of him. Cold, hard, and beneath my flippers. So now he's satisfied. Oh, shoot. Vinyl? No. Okay, so she has to take the vinyl. Okay, maybe the wine? Maybe he should have the wine? Yay! A fine vintage from the year I was born. Daddy was saving it for when I became an admirable member of society. Good thing he died and I can just take it. Yay, we did it! What an insufferable couple. I mean, they're twins, but I got both family member badges. So those are second cousins. That's all of Daddy's things, and I feel quite pleased with my haul. And me as well. Why, I'm in such a good mood. I'm almost feeling feelings again. Seriously, brother, how pedestrian. I know, please don't tell any of the servants. They'll start asking me for silver dollars or whatever they eat these days. I guess we should thank you, Pinstripes, and tell you what you want to know about the event. But we won't. Your reward is our smiling snoots. Now get out of our car before we ring the police. Oh, you guys are bad. Awful. Never trusted. Boo. Okay, it looks like, how do I pause? Okay, so it looks like Charlotte's bus is almost here, and it looks like Auden has to go to the bathroom. Anyway, Susie, we can't go in there. What if they're doing very adult things like sitting down and not moving or complaining about their knees? Oh, I haven't looked around for puzzle pieces. Oh, we can go that way. Okay, good to know. Found any puzzle pieces? Puzzle pieces. There's one. Okay, well, we need to go into the bar and then we can go back here. We're paying taxes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go help Auden. She has to go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna go grab Charlotte. So I'll go to the my Be Right Back screen. I'll bring up words on stream and help you guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go help Auden. Go get Charlotte from the bus. So give me a little bit to get my girls settled and whatnot, and I will be right back. All right. Girls are settled. Hopefully. Who knows? I may get multiple interruptions. Oh, wait. I do not want this full screen. Thank you. I wish I would save that. Okay. We're gonna go into the bar. That mandolin playing Alligator is literally my favorite. This guy looks... I don't know. No? There you go. I didn't mess around with it. I don't know what happened. That's right. My game is still going. People would close the door when they leave my office. Oh my goodness. I was worried. I was really worried that playing this game would make my chest hurt from all the laughing, and I was right to worry that. I was right to worry about that. Oh man. Okay. What are you staring at, chump? Put those peepers away before I yank them clear out of your skull. What? You think you're a tough guy or something? You think you can roll in here in a pinstripe suit, not dissimilar to my own, and share a passing glance with me? Why do you want your dress off? Well, but you need to put something else on over it. Why don't you go get some pajamas? And we can put on some pajamas, because I don't know where a clean t-shirt is. Not dissimilar with my own. Well, you've got another thing coming to you, Pally, and it ain't nothing good. Go get your pajamas. Around these parts, I'm the toughest guy you're gonna meet. So don't think you can sidle into my bar and lock eyes casually with me across the room. You'll be sorry when I pull those babies out and make them into twin nochis. How you pronounce that? Nochi? I'll let you guess what the red sauce is, but you ain't gonna like it. Good heavens. Hey, will you please, you gotta put some clothes on. If I'm gonna take your dress off, you gotta go put some other clothes on. So bring me your pajamas and I'll swap them out. I haven't done laundry in like 4 days. So when I was sick with COVID, Ander made this, Bubby, they're right there on the floor. He made this entire like job list for like daily, weekly, monthly, and like every 6 months. What's that? Bi-monthly? Bi-yearly? No, semi-annual? Anyway. It's been great. It's given me some direction onto like what I can do with my time during the day. Gnocchi? Oh, I did not know that. I thought it was nochi. That reminds me of the one time when I worked at Quiznos Subs and I had never seen the word Chipotle before, so I called it Chipotle. The whole time I worked there. I was like, yeah, that sandwich comes with a raspberry Chipotle sauce. There you go. And so this week in particular, like I've been able to really keep up with all the chores and all that stuff. Like it's really nice to be like, okay, today's Tuesday, so we take recycling in on Tuesdays, or today's, the first Thursday of the month, so this is when we go do this or whatever. And for some reason over the last 2 days, I have completely let everything fall by the wayside. So, and tomorrow we're going to my mother-in-law's house to build these. She has all this wood she has to get rid of that's sitting out in her yard because she's picked it up on the curb over the last like year. And the city was like, you got to get rid of your wood. It can't just sit next to your house like that. It's a fire hazard. It attracts critters, all that stuff. They want you to start on Wednesday? No, I think that's amazing. Dude, take it and run with it. And you know what? If it doesn't end up working out, then it doesn't end up working out. But at least you have like something. That's amazing. I'd say you're lucky. So I would say I could catch up on my chores and stuff tomorrow, but we're supposed to go use her wood to build these like big, tall, like pumpkin decoration things that are supposed to, we're gonna build 2 of them. One to go in her yard and one to go in mine. And they're literally just made out of wood. You just drill pieces of wood together and then just wrap them in fabric. And my mother-in-law has so much fabric. And she was like, this will solve both our problems. My wood problem, your Halloween party decoration problems. And I was thinking, yeah, but this wood was free. Like, you could just throw it away. But she won't do that. She wants to, like, use it. The name's Bobby Blue Eyes. And don't you forget it. Because it's gonna be etched on your tombstone. Wait. On your tombstone would be your name. My name would be... Hey, just because I got confused about our society's rituals surrounding mortality, mortality, doesn't mean you can look away. We're having a conversation here. Pat, that little jabroni is my first cousin once removed. Okay, jabroni. So what's your Bobby Blue Eyes? What's your problem, Bobby Blue Eyes? Bobby! First cousin... once removed. So Pat's mom is like out wandering around and she has a family tree and you're supposed to put the family tree together. Seriously, I think that's great news. Kind of like how I'm about to remove your eyes, as I mentioned previously in the conversation. Do you think the red sauce thing was too far? Maybe it was a bit too far. I'm testing out some new tough guy material tonight, so it's a bit hit or miss. Bobby ain't spilling family secrets. All right, that was it. That was all. Unless you prove you're tough to me, the toughest guy in Alligator, New York City. It ain't gonna be easy though, and I'll make sure of that. So let's you and me play a little game called 3-Finger Fillet. Or are you too chicken? Ooh, knife to meet you. Oh my, mirror this cuckoo without getting a boo-boo. Carefully watch how Bobby stabs the table. Copy his patterns on your side. Be careful to avoid your fingies. Oh my gosh, okay. You ready for this, tough guy? No? Okay. I like how it's a knife, but then it's a spoon. Wow, you did that 4 times. That's impressive. But how many more times do you think you can pull that off? I don't know. How many rounds? Usually 3. Okay, come on. I have a dull knife. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Here. 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 But it's a spoon. Wow, 5 times. Not bad. Let's up the ante a bit, shall we? Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Oh my gosh. Whoa, 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 what? What is that? That knife is terrific. Yes, perfect for a tough guy. Let's keep going. Wow, dang. Oh no, okay. Okay. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Okay. Who's the tough guy now? Making it go so slow really makes me struggle. Oh, okay. Yay! The lights in the library are a motion sensor, which is great in theory. In practice, they turn off every 30 minutes because the sensor is in the middle of the room and I am not That reminds me of my old lash room. My sensor started to die, so it would just turn off periodically while I was working on clients. I cannot tell you how many things I chucked at that sensor. I was throwing like folders at it, folded up towels, all sorts of things. I would be sitting there in my room going like this to try and get it to turn back on. I mean, I had a light that went over my client, so it's not like I couldn't suddenly see what I was doing, but like just to have the light on, like I wanted all the lights on so I could see like my instruments and stuff. Oh yeah, I had a light that had a sensor going out. Where I'd be like, hey, can you just lift up your leg? And my client would be like, what? And she'd lift up her leg and then the light would turn on. Got all the way to 6. I bet you think you're a real tough guy with those increasingly ludicrous knives you weirdly had on your personage. But check this out. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Owie, my fingy. Could you put a band-aid on it, please? Get ready. Boop. Boop. I love that. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Gotta blow on it, gotta blow on it. That's it. I don't want to play tough guys with you no more. You ruined it by going too far, and now look what happened. I may never play bass guitar again. They all say they're tough, and then suddenly they're not so tough. Surprise, surprise, blue-eyed Bobby. Yeah, now kiss it better. You're a real tough customer, I'll give you that. The event is a happy thing, so leave those preposterous knives at home. Now go. Leave me with my band-aid and my misery. Oh, ouchie. That definitely did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. It's almost 4, and I could really use your help. Do you know anything about shoes and the wearing of them therein? A couple things. Perfect. Could you come meet me in my hotel room? Just make sure you aren't followed by any shifty characters or college-age canvassers in cargo shorts. I already gave all my dollar bills to the guy pretending to be a statue outside 4th Street. Somehow, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. Leaving my door open. Yeah, put a fan or something. So put like a fan and tie something to the fan that like moves. All the fan moves around. Whoa. Hey. Nervous Derry. Good evening to you, fellow traveler. Have you come to imbibe some ales after your long journey as well? What is, how do you pronounce that? Garçon? That's just your finest novelty wine based on a popular sci-fi television show. Nice suit. I like dabbling in a bit of cosplay myself. His hair looks like an umbrella. Why, just last year at Alligator Comic-Con, I dressed as a character of my own creation, Derylus, Great Wizard of the North. My brother Mickey helped me put it together, though he did get it a bit slimy. Okay, this is Mickey's brother. I will call my dad back. So they're second cousins. Garçon? Okay, that's what I thought. Whomst. I'm Derry, known as the Terror of the East Side in most Magic's The Happening card game circles. On campus, I'm known as Terror of AP Biolab or the one with that haircut. I bet you are. That does not surprise me. Pat is my second cousin, as well as my second favorite person to play Dungeons & Dragons with. The first being my internet friend Carl, whose dad got rich Bitcoin mining. Pat's a bard, so, you know, pretty party useless. Great singing voice, though. He can really wail on that juice harp. I love that his snout goes up. Like it's like... Okay, what can you tell me about the event? Yeah, it's a party. Wait, what? Am I not supposed to say that? That's kind of what I assumed. I'm thinking, this is all just a surprise party, man. Huh? You're leaving already? Well, safe travels, my fellow traverser of the mortal plane. Perhaps we will meet again in another realm, or on an internet forum for role-playing. Probably not, Derry. Probably not. Hello, esteemed guest. Mr. Pat asked for me to inform you to come straight to his hotel room upon arrival. He also asked me to warn you to knock first in case he was wearing pants, but not to say that second part out loud. Kindly forget what I just said and come with me. I'll walk you to Mr. Pat's room at once. Bub may be my favorite. Bub is pretty great. If you'd be so kind as to click and drag along this hallway, we should arrive shortly. Click and drag, click and drag. Making him walk. Click and drag. Oh yeah, there's that sketchy place. Oh my, how embarrassing. Please don't tell the internet we've had a biohazardous incident. Again. Yeah, remember, we opened that for the guy yesterday and they both had the same codes on their doors. Thank you for your patience, esteemed guest. We've now arrived. Mr. Pat is expecting you. Please just knock in case he's... have a Johnny of a day. In case he's not wearing pants. Just in case. Bub is pretty stitchable. He's pretty great. Welcome back. I was just trying on some nothing. I wasn't doing anything, actually. This is Pat, okay? This is the guy that basically has told me I need to talk to all his family members because he's afraid his family is gonna murder him or something. He's one of those guys that is just like perpetually just paranoid and like terrified of everything. Have you talked to more of my family? Found out any secret plans? You think they're throwing me a... No, you're totally wrong about that. I would definitely know if they were doing that. Plus, it sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? You can't pull one over on old Pat on his birthday. That's what I always say. Well, I say it sometimes, like once a year. No way. They're definitely putting together a systematic plan to end my moderate to small life. But I appreciate you putting the thought in. Maybe if you talk to a few more people, you'll find out something we can really use. In the meantime, though, I actually called you back here because I needed your help. You see, I'm having a problem. A shoe-related problem. I don't usually wear them, but I figured if I did tonight, maybe I'd have better luck hot-footing it out of the event to safety if I need to. The issue isn't my usual shoeless, pantsless nature, but the drawers where I actually keep all my things. Last week, my Nana Roo gifted me an antique armoire from her shop as an early birthday present. It's big, spacious, practical, and so super haunted that it's leaving a weird stain on the parquet floor just by existing. I haven't been able to find any of my shoes. And whenever I open a drawer, weird stuff happens. Here, why don't you see for yourself? Oh, this game. I love it. I love it so much. Find a pair of Pat's favorite shoes by clicking on these suspicious drawers. Be careful. If Pat gets too scared, he'll give up on shoes forever. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the lurk. Playing a game with family. Oh, yeah. After each round, the contents of the drawers will shuffle around. Spooky. Help me find my shoes, please. His anxiety. There's a shoe. Hey, a shoe. Let's find the other. Oh, it's like memory. And we've got Kazoo. Can this game get any better? I submit that it cannot. Ooh, we have a voodoo doll. Oh my gosh. Blood, maybe? I don't know. A ghost. Ghost paws. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's another shoe. Oh, shoot. Shoot. This music actually gives me kind of Rayman Red Legends vibes. Oh, no, wait. We already found that one. Okay. Oh! Hey, a shoe. Let's find the other. Yay! We did it! Great! We made a pair! Does his anxiety... Okay, his anxiety starts over. Okay. Just some regular old blood. And a stairway. A flip-flop. A gator flip-flop. Gross stuff. Ew, it was moving! These things don't mean you any harm, Pat! They're just chilling. Oh, there's more ghost hands. Oh, shoot. Okay. Where was the shoe? Okay, it was in that one. Okay. Where is that dang shoe? What? Oh, biscuits. There it is. Hooray. Yay. We did it. We made a pair. Are there only 3 shoes? 3 pairs? Voodoo doll. He's just having a good time. All these doors are cursed. Ew, I hate that it's moving. Ew! Okay. Dead battery. Okay, well, we are... Okay, there's one. Okay, so it's the one with the little crack on it. Okay. Yay! I think that's all of them. Yeah! My shoes! Oh, Pat. Oh, Pat. I can't believe it! You found all 3 pairs of shoes that I own! Every shoe is represented here. Brown, sneaky, and tropical. You know, looking at them now is kind of giving me performance anxiety, actually. Maybe I should just go bare flipper like I usually do. Sorry, I'm just so nervous. I'm not thinking straight. I'm sorry I made you come back here for nothing, but I really appreciate that you did. Absolutely worth it, Pat, for this music alone. I'm so glad we met today. You're the best pal I've had in a long time. I'm getting all mushy. You get back out there and dig up more dirt, and I'll text you just before the event. See you later, investigator. That's Charlotte's favorite joke. What do you call... Oh, no. Her favorite joke is, what do you call a noodle? Oh, what is it? A noodle... A fake noodle. This is my favorite. Oh my gosh. So good. I love it so much. Bub. Yo, Bub. Okay, wait. This is Esther? No, Charlene. Oh boy, company. Give me a moment. It's gonna take some time to rouse my polite small talk face. She isn't a person, like, I've talked to her before. Okay. And she doesn't want to be bothered. I get that. Oh my gosh, it's a delight. Oh, here she is. Here's the mom. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Maybe if I squeeze my nose, it'll go away. But there's also, what do you call an alligator and an investigator? That's Pat's mom. She's like, here's our family tree. I love that it has, like water stains on it. Like people have put cups down on it. Okay. So the question is, like, who goes here? So here's Pat. Here's sweet Geraldine. I don't know who she's related to. Okay, but Joni is a cousin. I don't even know. See, this is my problem. This family tree is weird. If Joni's a cousin... Oh, wait. Maybe she's not supposed to go over there? Maybe she's supposed to go over here? No? Okay, fine. Joni's a cousin, right? That's what I wrote down. I can't tell how this family tree is supposed to... She's not... Okay, well, she's a cousin, so she's not... So if that's Pat... I am confusion. How far have you gone regarding my family tree? Oh, so family history is a really big thing in the church because we believe in forever families and we believe that we can have our families like in the next life. So, or like whatever's, you know, what we believe is the life after this one. And so family history is a big deal. And, I actually I don't go into a lot of family history stuff. It's kind of hard for me to really get the, like, it's just really time consuming. We're just gonna try it. Oh, okay. Joni. Oh, ouch. But like, Joni and Liz are dating, but they're not related. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So I haven't done much with my family history, but my grandpa was, or no, I'm sorry, my aunt was hugely into family history. And so she did all the family history on my dad's side. Okay, so these two are siblings. Oh, where's Pat's dad? Oh, this is Pat's brother. Oh, right? Yeah, this is Pat's brother. Okay. Gentle Lorenzo, team captain of trivia night at the Bodega. Okay, that's Skid, right? He's a second cousin? Where would second cousins go? Okay, this is his dad, right? Okay. Retired dad loving life. He was great. Who is this? He's a second cousin? This really is a matter of just clicking and dragging them just kind of wherever. I want to research my family, but yeah, it's definitely time consuming when it comes to research and whether or not the old family members can remember or still obtain old records. You should go on to, the church actually has a website called familysearch.org, which is like, I mean, there's ancestry.com, but there's, I think it's called familysearch.org, and it is like, it's fantastic. Okay, little Giovanni and Skid are cousins, right? Oh, or like related. Wait, weren't they? Oh, Skid's is a second cousin. So that means, where does he go? I guess that doesn't mean that they're related necessarily. Helping out Mrs. Johansson on Thursdays. Awesome. Way to go, Skids. Okay, so the Valentino twins, they're not even related, are they? Oh, they're second cousins. So they're over here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, you are here, right? Because that's your bro. And then Mickey is over here too, because he's a second cousin as well, right? I guess not. Okay. Annoying people. I'd say that's accurate. And then he's his brother, right? And then what did Bobby say he was? First cousin once removed. Conspiracy theory YouTuber. Where does Bobby go? That's not a first cousin. Oh, that's nice that he sits up there. So if he's the first cousin, wait, he's a first cousin. This family tree is whack. Well, at least we got all the people down that we had pictures for, so that's cool. Thanks again, dear. Come back anytime. She did just have a baby, but I don't know if we'll ever meet said baby. I also love this dude. This guy, just bebopping along down the street. I love him so much. There's the bodega. Can we actually go there? Oh, that didn't even... I thought puzzle pieces... Oh, I guess if it gives you a pointer finger, it also can potentially give you a puzzle piece. Or it can just ring a bell. Okay. So we were still in the unsavory part of town. We never... Oh, wait, we did get inside, but then Pat called us. Yeah, family history is a big thing, and I sometimes get overwhelmed with it because I tried to get into it a while back, but it was just overwhelming, and it's just... I have to remind myself that I don't have to do everything, but everyone can do something. So even if it's just working on family history like once a week or once a month, you know, that's part of the work that we do. The stuff that we do when we go to the temple is we can do certain service at the temple for family members that have passed on, that the church, like, that we believe that wherever they are, if they've passed on, they can choose whether to accept that work done for them or not. It's called by proxy. So like so the youth do these baptism trips, these temple trips, where we all go as a big group. I haven't been yet, and with the youth, and I'm bummed out about it, but we all go together, and what happens is you take names, your own names for your family, or you can get names from other people, of people that have not been baptized, and you can get baptized for them by proxy. So that means we do the baptisms, but we're really just standing in for that person by proxy, and then that person that has passed on can choose for themselves if they want to accept that work or not. There's nothing like forced about it or whatever, but we do the work for that, and then they get to choose if they want to accept it or not. So family history is a big deal. Linda! I'm waiting for a blind date, so if you see anyone that looks like Gandalf the Bay, let me know. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody. They're tall, handsome, and a very successful lawyer, just like me. Right. This guy reminds me of the freaking what's-his-face in SpongeBob SquarePants. What's his name? The one that wants to kick SpongeBob's butt. Tall Jared. Oh, hey, didn't see you down there. Story of my life, all the time, every day. I'm so short. Can you move about 2 centimeters to the right? The placement of my eyes is particularly wacky. I'm waiting for a call, but my phone has been pretty dinked up lately. Oh my gosh, I see Dance Dance Revolution back there. I wonder if it'll even come in. Maybe I should ask the bartender to use the phone here? Ugh, that's not gonna work, since I stored the number I need here, in my broken phone. How did anyone even get by before modern cell phone technology? How did they send each other messages or watch videos about people drinking a gallon of milk and then throwing up? I guess I'll just have to write letters now and film myself barfing on VHS, just like the Pilgrims would have. That's like saying in the 1900s and meaning like the 1990s. Flats, that's his name. I was like, it's not, I was thinking it was Slats. It's not. Folks call me Tall Jared. I don't really get it though. Honestly, I'm not even the tallest Jared that I personally know. Yeah, let that info sink in for a while. I can see your imagination running wild in your extremely visible eyes. That is like the 7th time somebody has called my eyes visible. Pat the Alligator? That's my little cousin. All my cousins are little to me, even the older ones. Okay, so he's a cousin. That episode highlighting how schools don't do enough to deal with bullying. 100%. She's like, I talked to Flats. It's all a misunderstanding. I used your name. Freaking Mrs. Puff. Poor SpongeBob. Okay, so his name is Flats. Oh no, it's Jared. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's a cousin. Yeah, the whole no tolerance policy is so frustrating because that means both kids get. I told Charlotte if she ever is, I've straight up been like, look, if somebody is bullying you and you tell them to leave you alone and they won't, and they keep pushing your buttons, I give you full permission to punch them in the face. And then when that principal calls me and says, well, your daughter's punched somebody in the face, I'm going to be like, look, man, like, my daughter wouldn't do that unless she were pushed to her limit. And if an adult wasn't going to help in the situation, then I gave her full permission to use self-defense, however she needed to. But chances are if she punched somebody in the face, she'd get like expelled, or not expelled, but like suspended, because they have these zero tolerance policies, which means both kids get punished, even though one of the kids was being bullied and the other one was doing the bullying. And I think that's really wrong. Pat, however, is particularly small, so maybe that's why he's so skittish. A guy that tiny could slip into a crack anytime or get lost in a medium-sized mouse hole, like a borrower or something. What do you know about the event? Oh, you're going to that too? I'd tell you more about it, but the sad truth is I jotted down all the deets in my phone here, but the dang thing's been on the fritz for over a week now. I'm gonna have to like rewire the inside of his phone or something. Ever since I got back from that ghastly Mansions of the Rich and Dead tour I did on my vacation, What's really ghastly is the distribution of wealth among the populace. Amen. And the dedulous. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My phone is my life. Literally. I don't have a rich inner existence or anything. It's mostly all saved on here in the form of a dream journal and pictures of good breakfasts I've had. I don't know how much of a tech person you are, but do you think you could take a look? I'm kind of a tech person. My favorite SpongeBob episode is the graveyard shift. That and Rock Bottom, I'd say, are probably my two favorites. All right, I guess it's back to communicating through old smoke signals for me. Wait. Wasn't I supposed to? Did I say I'll pass? I thought did I click the wrong thing? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll play. There's something fishy about tall Jared's flip phone. Investigate his apps and files to find the source of the mysterious malfunctions. I'm a gadget person. I really love getting a new phone and like personalizing it and figuring out all the different like who's its and what's its galore. Ander hates it. He's like, I hate getting new gadgets. I hate doing the setup thing. I hate all of it. I just want everything to stay the same. It went on the fritz a couple weeks ago when I was on vacation. Can you fix whatever's wrong? My phone is my lifeline to everyone else. Sometimes tall Jared is too tall to hear the voices down there. That's fair. Video time when train. What's it like out? Internet spelunker. 10:15 a.m. Settings, calls, pictures, noties. Noties. In first grade, Scarecrow got made fun of for talking about how those fish have both eyes on one side of their head. And the fact I still remember that is not indicative of anything at all. You got made fun of for talking about how those fish have both eyes on the side of their head? Was somebody like, that's not true or whatever? Like, were they making fun of you because you knew about this fish with both eyes on the side of his head? Like the one in Finding Nemo where all the kids hide behind him and he's like, oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Because he's got both eyes on the side of his head. Oh, wow. Just warning you, some of my noties are pretty personal. Well, you gave me your phone, my dude. A spooky game about 3 kids in a bad summer camp. Cute game about a sweet knight who gets to escort 4 hot princes down a mountain. A silly mystery game about alligators in the city. Too much work. A dramatic game about mega pilots fighting over the fate of humanity and kissing. I'm not working on a video game. I just thought these would be some cool ideas for some groceries. Is it too late to check if there's embarrassing stuff in my noties? It's probably too late. That's fine. You're fine. Crisp rices, large ham, muffins, blueberry, branberry, bug, acai, can't remember, paper towels, cleaning spray, dirtying spray, good breakfast, sandwich bread, peeb nut butter, small ham. Peeb nut butter. That's ridiculous. You know what? There will always be those kids that are just jealous when other kids know more than they do, and they feel like you're being a smart aleck. I had the same thing happen when I was in esthetician school, and I was in my 20s, and I was really put down by a handful of the girls in my class because I knew the answers to things. And they would always be like, well, there goes Susie again. Like kind of Hermione Granger kind of, but nobody else would raise their hand. And so I would raise my hand and give the answers and everybody thought I was being like a know-it-all, but it wasn't that I was being a know-it-all. It's that I read the book and nobody else was answering. Yeah, I got made fun of for that as well. If I'm being honest, that's how I spell foods in my grocery list. It brings me joy. Crisp rices. That is what I will forever call them. Crisp rices. Dream journal. I don't remember dreaming about being hungry. Did I write that? I was in the woods and I was running on all 4s and there was a monster chasing me. I'm at school and everyone is making fun of me because I forgot all math. I am hungry. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and except my father is looking back at me. He turns into sand. Now I'm holding 2 hams. I have fish hands and it's the best dream ever. I don't think it's in your... Oh. See, I told you my phone was acting up. Error code. Blah, 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 blah. Unable to add new notes. Please contact customer support. Okay. Okay, so that's noties. Video time. Oh, ASMR. When I get really stressed, I watch soothing videos. It calms me. Alligator sensory meridian response. ASMR. Hi, wow, thanks for watching my channel. Sorry I didn't upload last week. I just really... Subscribe. Okay. Am I not supposed to click on any of this? Okay. When train. That's my favorite. This is the third train schedule app I've tried, but I'm still late all the time. You. Train. When train. 50 on. Okay. Clicking around at all this stuff. Okay. You're going to look through my photos? Well, what else do you want me to do? Should I? Okay, no, I'm sure there's nothing too embarrassing in there. Tomatoes, potatoes, bananas. I love that. I've never done that before, but that brings me joy just reading yours. That's my little sib, Joni. I caught them on candid camera. Okay, so he's a cousin. Joni's brother. Bro.
Don't take pictures of me.
A croissant? Mom and dad? Maybe? Selfie. Check out that handsome fella. I give myself compliments every day. It's like a workout for your self-esteem. Yeah. There's the train. There's Joni. So I can delete some of these pictures. So I wonder if some of these... Everyone says that newer phones have better cameras, but I think mine are pretty good already. My vacation pics. I hope you're ready to relive some memories of me. It's literally... Hey, my phone started acting up after we went to this weird house. Creepy Crescent. That's on the mailbox. This was from my trip to Alligator, Los Angeles. I love that it's Alligator, Los Angeles. It was neat being so close to the mountains. Do you think this house had something to do with my phone being weird? Should we delete it? What was that? Most French thing ever. A croissant eating a baguette at a cafe in Paris. Was that... Did you do that with my phone? So please don't mess with this folder. I just have a lot of pictures that I really hate to lose. Okay. He's just so cool. Anime. Oh, listen. It's not what it looks like. The camaraderie is important to me. Look, man, I don't judge. Whatever, man, I don't judge. This show's one of my favorites. Top 5 for sure. Okay, these are not where your problems are. Screenshots? Ooh, this code does something cool. Do you have a way to scan it? Does this actually work? It brings up a YouTube link. Some stare beyond the sea. I will share that on the Discord. It brings up a YouTube video. I did scan it. Is that everything? That's it. That's it? That's it. Okay. When trained. Okay, internet spelunker. Google. Do me a favor and don't look too hard at my search history. Recent searches. We've got breakfast near me, breakfast mini pancakes, sleep sounds. What's the best password? Joke of the day. I don't see anything sketchy. Some people like sunny days and some people like rainy days. I like the forecast when it's just like this. Pretty good. Today, 75. Next day, 81. Day after, 80 fun. After that, 80 none. It's pretty good out. I need a weather app like that. Why is my weather app not like that? Oh my gosh, that's funny. There's the clock. this screen. This screen isn't helpful at all. What do you think ghost mode is? Unlock to enable ghost mode? I haven't seen any numbers. Oh, here's numbers. Hey, don't look at my calls. And don't try to call anyone either. I'm sort of really out of minutes. I only have 22 seconds left and I still need to call my grandma. When train. 50 on? No. Yes? Is that the password? 50 on? Can you type anything in there? No. Gosh, I have no idea. Yeah, it's a QR code that actually sends you to a YouTube video. Oh, soon! Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. Soon. Soon. Train you. I always just pick the most popular thing. Maybe you could guess. Like, you could guess the best possible password. That'll probably be the right one. Do I type it? Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh, shoot. I was going to do SO:'ON, but I don't know what the password is. Best possible thing? Is that what he said? That's got to be it. Small ham, large ham, muffins? How many, like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 letters? No, that's not it. Well, you said you picked the best thing. I see the dance back there. I only recognized one of them. I think it was Dragon Ball Z, but I assumed that they were all based off of real shows. Music? Oh, whoops. Bread. Gravy. Very small rocks. What floats on water? More witches. No, that's not. That's what he says. Bread. And what do we burn apart from witches? More witches. He just said I just always pick the favorite thing. Okay, wait. Game ideas? I feel like fish hands. It's the best dream ever. Dream? It's pretty good out. It's 10:15. Okay. What was it? Phone? Did I already say that? Oh shoot, I missed what he said. I mean, the hint has to be in here somewhere. I'm just missing it, obviously. Sleep sounds, what's the best password? Oh, ghost. I didn't realize you could click on those. Okay, okay. The password! You got it! Ghost mode activated. What does that mean? Hey! You unlocked it! Check the other apps. Maybe something has changed. Okay. Noties. You gotta fix my phone. I can't live without adding infinitely more notes. What if I have that fish hands dream again? Okay, breakfast near me, sleep sounds. I never would have thought of it, and I'm going to forget about it immediately. Oh, Okay. Whoa, what's up with the weather? It's totally inside my head. I want to go swimming. What? What about the train app? Soon? Hey, does that say if the southbound train is on an express right now? It's probably under construction. Maybe we need to go back to the pictures? Ghost mode. Is this a different one? I know. I'm telling you. Probably way more than we'd like to admit. Or we like to imagine. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's the same video. Okay, so if it's on ghost mode then. Oh, if we go to vacation. I think I deleted it though. Okay, I'm looking for something hidden in these pictures. I already deleted the one that oh yeah, password. It's my fave. Yeah, that's Dragon Ball Z, right? Where did my handsome swimming boys go? No, this is a nightmare. Get rid of it. Okay, we'll delete it. You saw that, right? That was definitely strange. Okay, main. Yeah, your phone's haunted, my dude. Croissant. There's gonna be like a ghost sitting at the table or something. Oh, maybe not. Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm glad I saved that photo of mom and dad. It's a cute picture. Looking good, Jared. Oh, I was expecting a ghost to be behind him. This little mini game is wild. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Cleaning spray, dirtying spray. I legit don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Z. Okay, good. It's got to be pictures again, right? I already did all of this. Okay, we've already done all of these. Shoot, I shouldn't have deleted the one. I feel like I probably shouldn't have deleted that one. If I start over, will it... Did I soft lock myself? Oh, I wonder if that brings up something different. That doesn't bring anything up. I don't know. This feels like... Oh, did I check video time? Nope. Nope, I did not. But there's no option to do like ghost mode. I can't click on anything else. Hi, Steaks a Pupper. I feel like I might have soft locked myself by deleting that picture early, but I feel like that's kind of silly. If I Can I click out of this? I don't think I can. Soon. You train. When train? I honestly, I don't know what else to click on. This is definitely the hardest minigame because I feel like I may have screwed myself over by deleting that picture. Oh, if people are interested in decals, we can absolutely do a giveaway. Yeah, I should. You know what? I also want to check. What is the game Satisfactory? You guys know what that game is? I found somebody the other day. They're a family-friendly streamer. Yeah, I'm still not allowed to check his calls. Nope. It's a factory building game. I found somebody the other day. He's a family-friendly streamer. His name is Wingding, but it's 2 V's to make like an extra wide W. And he's super cool and super sweet. He is playing Outer Wilds right now, but he's not playing it right now. Like I say, he's playing it right now. He goes between Outer Wilds and this Satisfactory game. That's wild. But he's not playing Outer Wilds right now. It's kind of like Factorio, but in 3 dimensions instead of 2. I actually wonder if I save the game, like if I quit the game. Oh, but I can't click out of this. If I click on other things, is there no way to get out of a mini game if you're like stuck? I should rename my notes app to be Noties. So as far as decals go, oh, I still need to send Gales and Mac. I need to know what Mac wants. I don't know what Factorio is either. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, we can absolutely do a giveaway. Let me find Wingding is he is streaming Satisfactory right now. I was kind of hoping he would stream Outer Wilds so I could rate him, but let's see. I almost wonder if I quit out of the game, it will save my, like, it'll reload right before this minigame started and I can start over next time. I feel like I might have kind of sort of soft locked myself by by deleting that picture early. Factorio is a factory building game. It's top down, kind of addicting. I believe Steam has a demo version you can try for free. Nice. I love demos. Demos are great. If I... Can't see his calls. I can only type the password into his settings. But the only things I can click on are his pictures. And everything else doesn't have anything else I can click on. What's factory building? That reminds me of the time when I used to be in the Young Women's program in my old church congregation. Back when I wasn't in a presidency, I was just kind of an advisor, just kind of somebody that was just there kind of for support. And one of the girls, her parents had a very interesting way of doing things. And they were a little jaded when it came to just kind of everyday life. They were definitely a little shielded from things that most kids kind of already knew, kind of experienced. And she liked to get, she really liked to shock people. I think she really loved the shock of people being like, oh, you've never heard of such and such, or you've never done this or whatever, that were kind of normal things that most kids had done. But I think she kind of liked to get that kind of shock response. And so one day, I said something about something being on Netflix, and she goes, what's Netflix? And I knew she knew what Netflix was. And I was like, really? You know what Netflix is. I knew she knew what it was. She talked about it before. Okay, what's the best password? According to tests, the best to test the best, most secure password for anything is ghost. You're welcome. I honestly have no idea. Okay, so as far as decals go, I think I added, is it decals or is it decal? I think it's decals. Yeah, it was like, it's an app that streams movie. What's an app? Like, I could tell she was just trying to get me to be like, you don't know what Netflix is? And to be totally honest, I try really hard to not have that reaction to anybody saying anything. If somebody tells me they've never read Harry Potter, I don't go, you've never read Harry Potter? I try, or if they say they've never seen Lord of the Rings or whatever, I try really hard not to have that knee-jerk response and be like, what? You've never experienced that? My response is, oh my gosh, you are so lucky. You have so much amazingness ahead of you. I'm so jealous. I wish I could experience that for the first time again. Because I hate it when people go, you've never heard of that? You didn't know that? That is one of the most condescending things anybody could possibly say to me. And so I try really hard to not have that be my reaction. Well, you should read Harry Potter because Harry Potter is amazing. I love Harry Potter. Okay, so I know, right? How have you never seen Lord of the Rings? How are you even alive? How do you love your life? How do you like live life to the fullest if you've never seen Lord of the Rings? But like I said, I try not to have that reaction because I feel like an idiot when people do that to me. And so I don't want to make other people feel like idiots. So I try to be like, you've never watched Alien in 5-minute chunks with the sound off? What is wrong with you? Speaking of spooky things, tell you what, okay, I'm getting off on things. So if anybody wants a decal, if you guys want, we can do a giveaway for a decal. The designs I posted in chat, you can go to that spreadsheet and if you'd like one, then I'm gonna make the keyword just be decal. So type decal in chat, like that. And then you can look through the decal designs, or you can look through them before you decide you want one and enter the giveaway. But you can tell me which one you want. I used to put up like which ones I was giving away, and I feel like I might as well just let people like choose whichever one they want because I can cut out whichever one. So if you want a decal, type, and a Kalulu sticker, type decal in chat. So I know Padawan just got like a key holder and everything. I need to make more of those because I know everybody really liked that, which is great because I was worried nobody was gonna like it. So I've been listening to Wendigoon go into detail about this YouTube horror something like show, I guess. I don't know, collection of horror shorts or whatever. I think it's called the Mandela Catalog. And I've been listening to it. And he claims it's the scariest thing on YouTube right now or whatever. Or at least he did at the time he made the video. And so I know, my rib did get a progress reset. Yeah, it's like a YouTube series. And I listened to him go into Skinamarink. And then I listened to him go into the Gemini Home Entertainment, which was also spooky. And I watched a little bit of that. Like he would put up little clips on his, while he was talking through it. And I didn't watch a whole lot of it because I don't want to watch the scary things. I just like listening to him go into it. He just goes into the different episodes. Last night, I took a big long nap yesterday. So last night my sleep got all messed up. And I actually had weird later alligator dreams mixed with these images from YouTube. But of course, YouTube's algorithm is like, oh, you really like the Mandela Catalog. So we're going to show you all these different thumbnails from the Mandela Catalog. And apparently it uses a lot of like features. It uses a lot of people's faces, but it stretches the features out. So like the eyes are like impossibly big and the mouth is impossibly wide. And like I said, I wasn't interested in watching it. I just wanted to listen to it. But last night at like 11, as I was scrolling through my phone stupidly on YouTube, a lot of these little thumbnails popped up. And it was never anything to totally freak me out, but it did make me have weird dreams. It was the eyes of all the alligators, and I just watched them become elongated and stretched out. It was really bizarre. But anyway, so if you're looking for something spooky, the Mandela Catalog is on YouTube. It's a YouTube series, a horror series, like an analog horror series. And then I did watch a small short video from Uncanny Alley. I don't even know what Uncanny Alley is from, but it was very bizarre. It was very, very strange. I still don't really know what I watched. Bye, Padawan. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, yeah, Padawan last night was like, well, we're having pizza tonight. And it's date night tonight. So have an excellent weekend. I know, I feel like all my pain went away. And then, or not went away, but went away almost completely. And then all of a sudden today I sneezed. And now I feel like I'm right back to where I started, if not worse. Because it hurts worse. It hurt worse this morning than it ever did, like, in the beginning. Because I felt it, I feel it in the front, and then I also feel it all the way in the back. I'm just glad I don't have a fracture, honestly. I'm just really grateful I don't have a fracture. That makes me happy. Okay, so we'll roll for the decal here in a second. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign off, and I'm just gonna quit the game. You know what? Can I do that right now? How do I do that? Because they don't give you a way to quit out of it, which is kind of frustrating. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I wish there was a way that you could like click out and be like, hey, I don't want to do this right now. But there's no way to do that. So I think if I go back to, totally. Oh, decal me. Bye, Lindsay. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. We love Lindsay. Lindsay's great. If you, it's true. 90s Nickelodeon was whack. Super, super whack. I don't even know how to quit out of this game. How do you quit out of a, oh, I guess if you just quit out of it on Steam? Alt F4. This music is now getting old since I'm, okay, wait, I'm gonna come over here. F4. Oh, there it goes. Okay, all right. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. This game is a super delight. I love it a lot. So, and you know what? I'm like, everybody's just throwing a surprise party. Like, it's gonna be great. But look at everybody in this picture. Like, everybody's eyes are all mean and angry. I don't know. Maybe we will get a twist of the century and everybody really does want to hurt him. I have no idea. I have no clue. Okay, who's it gonna be? Wolf or Scarecrow? It's gonna be Wolf. Oh, yeah. Okay, Wolf. Excuse me. Check the whatever it's called. The oh, hey, Lauren. That's okay. We can do another one. We can do a second one. Although, oh, Siri, stop. I can do another one, although there's no guarantee that you'll win it. It'll be between you and Scarecrow, unless somebody else wants to get in on that action. Oh, I meant later, Alligator. Dude, okay, so I got slightly stuck at the end of this one. I was talking to Tall Jared. All the other ones were fine. We put out the grill. We did the grill situation. And we met the Valentino twins. And we met Aiden and helped swat all the bugs away, which was hilarious. And then when I met Tall Jared, oh, we did the knife thing with the hands. And then when we met Tall Jared, I was messing with his phone, and I feel like I might have soft locked myself because I don't think I did it quite right. So anyway, I quit out. I've got to sign off anyway, but I quit out of the game, and hopefully I can start over the next time I do it. But yeah, I met Bobby Blue Eyes or whatever, and put a Band-Aid on his pinky. It was so funny. I love this game so much. I'm so glad I decided to start playing it day before yesterday, because I was really hesitant. I was like, I know nothing about this game and I don't really know. I'm just kind of playing through some indie games in my backlog right now, but I am thrilled. It's so fun. Seriously, it's probably the most charming game I think I've ever played, ever. And that, like I said earlier, that might be an overstatement. Like, I may be forgetting some charming games I've played, but I've been playing games all my life, so it's hard for me to remember every single one I've played. But this one is adorable, and I'm kind of taking my time with it. I'm talking to everyone and everything. I'm not trying to like be a completionist, but at the same time, like, I don't think I'll spend the time to find all the puzzle pieces or anything like that, but I'm talking to everyone. But it's so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so congrats to Wolf. Wolf, look through all the decal designs and let me know which one you're interested in. I've kind of sort of looked through Etsy to see what, yeah, like Escape of Marvin the Ape. Did you find that, DJ? Escape of Marvin the Ape was pretty great. I was telling chat 2 days ago that this game reminds me a lot of, oh yeah, absolutely. That's the one that Gail wants. Wolf wants the sword. That is a very popular one. Everybody likes that one, including me. Do you want it in white or black? Do you want the not Nomai, what is it? Zonai? Do you want the Zonai sword? Or I have other Zelda decals I can upload. I have one with like a silent princess coming out of the Z. Do you want the Zonai one? You did? Stop it. Are you serious? Did you find like a playable version? Black. Okay. Goodness. I may have to stream that just because it is bananas. It's so wacky. So this game, Later Alligator, reminds me a lot of this game I played when I was younger called Marvin the Ape. And it's based on a book, a real book that you can buy, about an ape that escapes from the zoo in New York and spends the day in New York trying to he goes to like a baseball game and he goes to the park and he goes all these, I don't know, what other sword arts do I have? I think I have 3 Zelda decals. Someone posted a copy of the CD on Tinterweb. I feel like I've looked for it. Oh my gosh. My favorite was the pigeon that turned into a little Tarzan, which I know sounds totally unhinged, and it was, but it was our favorite part. It was in Central Park. So in every page, it's a point and click, and in every page, there are 2 policemen, there's an ostrich, and there's a cat. Every page. And so basically what they did was nothing really moves on the page. Everything is static. But then when you click on things, certain things happen. He goes to like an art gallery and all this stuff. And there were, and the guy jumping up and down in the baseball stand. I do remember that as well. But my siblings and I used to play that. And we used to just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. That was so much fun. And so this game has the same kind of charm. And it reminds me a lot of that game that my siblings and I used to play when we were younger. And if it takes, DJ says it takes some effort to get it running. I believe it. I don't have to play it. It's totally fine. It's nostalgia. It's nostalgic and it's like locked away in my memory, but that is what this game gives me kind of the same vibes of. This game is better because it's a lot more interactive and the writing is better. That game is just a book that was just kind of brought to CD-ROM. And they did that with a lot of books back when I was in elementary school. But I would say that's probably the closest thing that I've played that's had that same kind of sort of charm. But the writing is hilarious. The animation's great. I love the music. I love the little kazoo music. When we were finding all of his shoes, perfection. Absolutely love it. I do. I have the Tears of the Kingdom ability icons. Yes, I do. I have the Tears of the Kingdom ability icons, and then I need to upload the other 2 Zs. I don't know what to upload as far as Final Fantasy series goes. That was really popular in the poll I did. I'll have to kind of take screenshots of some of the things I've found online because I've only ever played Final Fantasy VII. So I don't know what the Final Fantasy series, like, I don't know what else to offer as far as that goes, but that was popular. Seedy storybook. My son had an Arthur one back when computers had disk drives. Yep. It was something similar to that. It was like these books that they put on CD-ROMs and you would read them. It encouraged reading, but you could click around on the page and funny things would happen depending on what you clicked on. Like you click on the ostrich and it would make a sound. You click on the cat and it would make a sound. You click on the police officers and they would say something silly. But not everything had a reaction when you clicked on it. But that's the same kind of vibe I get from Later Alligator. And I really, really love it. So I don't stream on weekends, so I'll be back on Monday to continue our Later Alligator saga. But it's been so much fun. And I appreciate everybody's support. Today was a weird day. This morning was a very, very weird morning. But there's nothing serious. So I'm grateful for that. I hurt, but I'm not. You know, the Final Fantasy games are, with a few exceptions, separate story/universes. I think I did know this, yes. So I've only ever played Final Fantasy VII Original and Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. I tried Final Fantasy IX and I couldn't really get into it. I did play Final Fantasy I did play Final Fantasy Tactics, which I know is an entirely different thing. I didn't beat it though, because my disc broke. So I only made it about halfway through the game. And I still have it. I should probably try playing it again. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But those are the only Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy VII Original and like Rebirth and Remake are the only ones that I've played all the way through and beaten. And Final Fantasy VII Original will always hold a special place in my heart. But like, I've never played 9. I've never played 10. I own 10, but I've never played it. I know the most recent one is supposed to be fantastic, but it's got a lot of bad language in it, so I can't stream it. So anyway, I don't know, but people were interested in DJBJ. Heck yeah. Yeah, because it's pizza day anyway, and because my chest hurts, my ribs hurt, so I don't want to cook anything. I am not opposed to playing the other Final Fantasy games. I just haven't yet. Except the Chocobos, Moogles, some of the bad guys. There are threads. I guess that's true. Chocobos are kind of through all of it. Moogles are through all of it. Although, to be totally honest, I don't know if I ever realized Moogles were in Final Fantasy VII when I first played it. Are they? In the original? I don't ever remember Moogles. Oh, and Sid. Anyway, I love Final Fantasy VII. And I'm not opposed to playing other Final Fantasy games. I just haven't. But there was a lot of interest in those as far as decal designs go. I just don't really know what I'm looking for. So I don't really know like what's popular or like what people like. Something about job class, like icons or something like that. Anyway, so this is going to be it for me today. I appreciate everybody's support, everybody being here. Oh, they're in the golden saucer. Okay, this does ring a bell. I didn't know they had a name. I just thought they were just part of the, I was going to say flying saucer. They were part of the gold saucer. I didn't realize they were Moogles that were kind of across like the universe. Yeah, Vivi's the only one I can think of that I know, that I remember specifically, other than the boy with the monkey tail in Final Fantasy IX. So I'll have to kind of look that up specifically. But anyway, today is Friday, and around here, that means it's pizza day and movie night. We're watching Inside Out 2. I haven't seen it yet. I recommend The Wild Robot. It was good. It was a great time. It was a good watch. And it made me cry, but that's because I'm a parent. I don't know. It might not make you cry if you're not a parent. Oh, that's right. Choco Mog, which I never used. I had, but I never used. Yeah, bring Kleenex. Oh, for Inside Out 2? Yeah, yeah, Wild Robot was really good. I liked it a lot. It was really, really good. But just remember that you matter and that you are important, and I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you. Each one of you has unique gifts and talents that you bring to my community and that you bring to the world that nobody else can. And I just hope you guys don't ever forget it, because I know sometimes things can get hard and you can get down and like crazy things happen and crappy things happen, but don't forget, you are important and you do matter. And I appreciate every single one of you. I have not seen Inside Out 2 yet. We're going to watch it tonight. And it's Mud. How's it going, Mud? I like that little emote. That's what I wanted to do at the ER this morning. Just wrap up in a blanket. I was cold. I haven't felt cold in a long time, but they put me in the CAT scan machine. And when they put I'm fine, by the way. Everything's fine. I was in the ER this morning for chest pain. I felt something pop in my rib and it was really painful, but they said I don't have anything wrong. But they put me in the CAT scan machine and then they injected that, like, they called it a contrast, like iodine into my body. It made my whole body feel really warm. It literally made me feel like I had like wet myself. It was the weirdest feeling in the world. And so after that, I was freezing because my whole body had just felt really, really warm. And then when that went away, I felt super freezing cold. So they brought me a warm blanket. They were very nice. Brought me a warm blanket. So anyway, I'll be back on Monday. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Take care of yourself. And I would have thought Inside Out should have been called Right Side Out. I know I'm kind of expecting it to probably make me cry. Inside Out, the original Inside Out, makes me sob like a baby. They told me the contrast would make me feel like I wet myself, but I didn't get that. Oh, I definitely did. I was like, wow, that feels really weird. That feels like I legitimately just peed my pants. But I know I didn't. But right after this thing was done, I was like, well, now I do have to pee. But anyway, it's fine. I was worried I had either a fracture or like I had dislocated a rib or something, but they said no. They said they think it's inflammation of the cartilage in my ribs, but it was really painful. Ugh. Anyway, so all of you enjoy your weekend and enjoy whatever you treat yourself with tonight, whether it's pizza or whatever. And I just appreciate all of you being here, and we'll pick up later, Alligator, on Monday. And then I will put out a link in Discord for the next Discord roundtable discussion. I'm not entirely sure exactly which question we'll be discussing this time around or what topic we'll be discussing, but I have a whole list of them. So I'll make a Discord like event, and that should be not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. Yeah. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I'll see all of you guys next time. Bye. See you later. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?